Jackson, that'll be your starting lineup for the Clippers. And then, as we mentioned,
can't take it for granted.
Cannot take it for granted.
And you know, one thing they have to do, they got to come out early and put their foot on their necks early, because this team, again, they've won 7 in a row. It's a veteran team. They still got some pieces that can hurt you. But you will see the Clippers go a lot of zones tonight.
Kevin Huerter leans in, left it short. Capella's tip taken down by out of Florida State, a 4-year performer for the Seminoles under the direction of Leonard Hamilton. Kennard gives it to Batum. Back to Ibaka. Loves that three-point shot. Came in the league as a great shot blocker. Kennard tripped, and he'll go to for head coach and former Hawk Tyronn Lue. His first season taking over for Doc Rivers.
To try to slow the ball down.
As Terrence DeAndre Hunter into the paint. Trey off the Capella screen to the cutting Huerter. The rebound to Man.
That was a wonderful pass by Trey. Huerter just couldn't finish it.
Reggie Jackson plays it back to Ibaka. Post up against Huerter. Shoots over everybody and an air ball.
Shooter.
Trey inside. Capella again short and taken down by the Clippers. Jackson gets in and lays it in.
Well, a guy kind of, in my opinion, Bob, that took his position for granted when he was with Detroit. He had a golden opportunity to become the man on that team. And just couldn't figure it out.
Kevin Huerter.
Look at Capella
keeps at it and gets a ton of those on the offensive end. 14.5 boards a night for Clint Capella. Ibaka with a nice mid-range. Trey. Easy does it. 5-4 Clippers. Front end of a back-to-back for Atlanta. Brooklyn will be here tomorrow. Kennard misses. Capella gathers his 5th rebound of the opening quarter. Tipped, but controlled by Hunter. Hawks not shooting it well in close.
But they're getting good shots, though. And that's what you want. You want to break down the defense and get some easy looks, and they're getting them.
And Ibaka missing the 3. Collins clears to Trey. Cross court. Here's Hunter. High arcing 3. Picked up by Batum. Lobs it ahead to Denard. And Luke Kennard works against Kevin Huerter. Mid-floor and Batum. Jackson, rather,
for Man.
Trey short with the runner. Man has been active here in the opening quarter.
But there's no shot blocking at the rim for the Clippers.
And this pass coming off a defeat Sunday in Milwaukee. Back at it. A nice run of home games coming up over the next 2 weeks. Capella. And score.
Reverse to get that shot off.
Reggie Jackson into the paint. Throws it up there. No good. Ibaka. He got Capella in the air and laid it in.
Well,
nice little up.
Very seasoned big man.
Well, that's how he came into the league, Nick. You recall his early days, a great shot blocker.
Yeah.
Man sets it, misses it.
But you know what? I'd much rather for a guy to get an easy layup than that. You know, even though that was a wide open shot, guys settle for that. They don't want to run a traditional fast break.
Reggie Jackson matched up against Hunter. And DeAndre shoots over him and a career best 33. Kennard to Jackson.
Jackson a little shaky with the handle.
Ibaka. 11-8. Trey's floater. He's been having some tough luck with that shot this season.
Another example of how sports can bring people together, awareness. utilizing a great history of Dr. Martin Luther King there in Atlanta.
And the NBA, again, allowing for so many people to talk openly about it. It has really been a terrific thing of late. Here's Kennard coming out of the timeout for the Clippers. And the Clippers give it back. Herter to Young and lays it in.
Shot and then get out in transition. Give it up to his backcourt mate for easy two.
See all those missed shots by the Hawks. A lot of those are in the painted area. The Clippers holding on to a 1-point lead. Jackson gets Collins and now feeds inside to Ibaka. Deep into the paint. He put
Great recognition that time by Reggie Jackson, allowing Ibaka to get deep inside the paint.
Well, Serge with 8 first quarter points. Again, coming off back-to-back games of 17. Great feed inside to Collins with the flush. Games last year played only 41. 25 of those misses were for a suspension. I thought really put Atlanta behind the 8 ball early on. They had some potential as Batum misses and Herter with a flat-footed rebound.
Put up 31 points against Minnesota.
Desires 17 points, 7 rebounds, 54% from the floor.
You know, value is in the eye of the beholder. So we've seen it before on what a player thinks their value is compared to what a team, but it will be interesting. So let's keep our eyes on that.
Jumper from the base. He has a very good mid-range. He hit 6 of his last 9 threes last time out for Atlanta. Batum. A bit of a discombobulated possession here. Jackson attacks, finds a window to the rim. No. Rebound. Did you know that?
Yeah, so did Tris Mills, Sean Higgins.
I think Tito is the better reference, though.
No.
I think many people are talking about it.
If you say Tito, they're going to say the guy who invented the alcohol. That's what they're going to think. They say, no, that's Austin, Texas. Tito wasn't one of the really popular Jacksons, man, so I'm not giving you that.
I disagree with you. Young, a guarded long.
Reggie has a little different bounce to his step right now. He's attacked on multiple occasions, that time able to finish.
Young creates contact, doesn't get a whistle. Ibaka blocks the shot that ignites the break for the Clippers. Lou in the corner for a transition 3. He played a few games in this arena. He knows the ins and outs. Herter cut off by Lou. Turnover, Atlanta. In a sloppy game, of all the teams to be sloppy in this, it is Atlanta that has been tough to watch as Jackson flings a 3 and gets a very...
Especially from a defensive end. Now, offensively, they're not going to go right to Clint, but you got to be aware of where he's at for the offensive rebound. So, Serge, a savvy veteran, will figure it out how to still be effective against that dominant center you talked about defensively.
You can see number 8 on your screen. That is former Clipper Danilo Gallinari, 5th game. And now a quick word from Jack in the Box. Atlanta has had 17 points off the bench.
Well, I mean, but, you know, it missed 8 games because of, you know, sprained ankle. And we talked about this Atlanta Hawks 8-8. It's a reason why they had such a slow start due to key players and their injuries.
Good look for Lou, but
it's never. Now, do you like you're stronger with Cream?
I need a lot of assistance in there with Sugar as well, but it's good. I need it.
Well, we need a strong performance from Mr. Coffee right there. How about that?
A deflection and then an interception for Atlanta. A ball fake by Gallinari, and he does what he does best.
Dynamic, you got to stay disciplined and not bite for the pump fake.
Well, Gallo was brought on, and